This is 1430 ESPN, WBEV AM Beaver Dam, a Good Karma Brands hometown station.
1430 ESPN's Friday Night Lights, presented by Cousin Subs of Beaver Dam, continues with Beaver Dam High School football.
Here comes Bryant, rolling to his right, going to heave it into the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Golden Beavers! Sliding through on the backside, the Moose, Brandon Morrissey. And a great way to end the opening drive of the season. Rosenstine's going to throw, heaves it long up over the middle, and it's intercepted by Boston Damon at the 50-yard line. In a motion, Klatt out of the backfield, empty backfield screen on the near side to Keel. Got to cut it back up middle. What a move by Kyler. Cuts it back to the inside, threw a couple of defenders into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Beavers. 25 yards, Bryant to Keel. They're up 33-0. 3rd and 10. Vittengall out of the shotgun. Here comes the pressure again. And down he goes. Cameron Mendoza with the sack around the left side. Hand off to Klatt, who's going to break it to the outside. There goes Gabe. Gabe breaks a tackle. Gabe Klatt is off to the races. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Golden Beavers. 78 yards to the house.
Tonight's game is presented by Columbus Family Dental.
Partner, Beaver Dam, Mayville.
Richards Insurance, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown.
Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Air Care, the dump in Cambria.
Let's head to the field. Here are the voices of the Golden Beavers, Wade Bates and Tim Ladrin.
And good evening, everybody. H.H. Durley Field,
Beaver Dam High School football on the air on Daily Dodge TV and 1430
Tim,
ESPN.
a rainy night, it's
Tim,
senior
a rainy night. It's senior night.
We'd rather be in the booth and be outside. It's a tough night tonight. Cold and rainy. It's a tough night tonight.
It is a tough night tonight. It is senior night.
And lots of stuff going on here.
Lots of stuff going on here. But we're going to hear from head coach Brock Lindy coming up on the pregame show. That's coming up in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
The fun doesn't stop when the game clock hits 0. Celebrate your team's sweet victory at the Dump Bar and Grill in Cambria and tackle some mouth-watering appetizers, award-winning juicy burgers, or some crispy wings. The Dump Bar and Grill has it all. And with their newest Annex edition, enjoy more seating for all fans to gather. Satisfy your hunger and get to the Dump Bar and Grill in Cambria, your go-to spot for great food and good times. TheDumpBar.com, cheering on all our local student athletes.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it's a commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
Coach, and I guess before we talk about the opponent, let's talk about this group of seniors, because this is one of the core groups of seniors that I think people will remember when it comes to the Brock Lindy tenure. Can I just talk about what this group of young men mean to you?
Yeah, this group, they're at 16 right now, really hardworking kids, very excited for the success that they've had this year especially. But, the hard work that they put in over the last, 4 years is why we're finding some success this year. And that success is coming off the field as well. We've got a great group of seniors in the classroom, really good in their community involvement. Just a really fun group to be around, and a group that's worked very hard to kind of put this program in the position that it's in.
Coach, you talk about this group, like you mentioned, they kind of bought into, what you were selling right away in the weight room and things like that. And the people behind them have kind of bought in because I think they saw the hard work that this group has done.
Yeah, there was never really an option for this group of seniors when they were freshmen because it was just what we were doing, and it just became the norm. So this group has embraced those expectations and then really led the charge. And there's been great leadership out of this group, even at a young age. So Gabe Klatt and Cameron Mendoza were team captains as sophomores. And so with those two guys kind of leading, the vocal expectations out of the program, that's really helped a lot of people, that are in their class that maybe weren't playing varsity football or that weren't empowered to be leaders at a young age. It's allowed them to rise up and have a voice and kind of follow that lead, which has been, contributing to our on-field success.
Coach, Parents' Night as well. That's always a big night as well, isn't it? Honoring the parents and kind of tipping the cap to them for driving the kids around through their youth football years and showing support to the program.
Absolutely. The acknowledgement really goes publicly for the senior parents. And we'll put a little thank you out to all the parents of our players and student managers because they all play a gigantic role in our success as a program. But especially a tremendous thank you to our senior parents who, have had to kind of do the thing for an extra year compared to some of our other parents. And it's just nice to honor the seniors and their parents at the same time, make a little tunnel for them, get them a little notoriety. And then hopefully once they get done with their pictures and that emotional part of the game, then we strap up and we get ready to go to the playoffs.
Coach, you win on Friday night against Oregon. You go to the playoffs, a bounce-back week for your squad. Team able to put that one behind them and just look ahead because there's so much to play for still?
And what we talked a lot about this week was having a great week of practice. And last week's practice was not a great practice week. And kind of addressed on Sunday during our meeting kind of what the cause of that might have been. And our kids were really honest. And I thought we had a good conversation that was going to galvanize a great week of practice. And that's what we got to shoot for in order to have a good game on Friday is just checking every box throughout the week, making sure we're having good lifts, making sure we're good with our supportive youth football, making sure that our practices are crisp and fast and efficient. And there was a lot to learn on film, definitely a lot. And we played a really good team in Sun Prairie West. They haven't given up hardly any points this year. They're really stout in their run defense. They kind of neutralize some things that we like to do. And it doesn't help that we've got some injuries that kind of take us out of opportunities to hit a good run-stopping team like them, in the past games. So hopefully we can get a little healthy this week. We can have a great week of practice and come back and take care of business against Oregon.
Coach, you always talk about the Badger Large. If you look, you look at Oregon's record, and they're still looking to win a league game, but they've got, much like you last year, they have some one-score games in there, some games that were close, and then they kind of got stretched out towards the end. You can't take anybody for granted, can you, in this league?
No, and that's exactly the conversation we had this week, is that they remind me a lot of what we were last year, and that's just a team who fights really hard but hasn't had a couple breaks go their way. So that team can be a dangerous team, and that's who we were last year going into their place when they were trying to clinch a playoff berth, and we got hot at the right time and had a really explosive game. So we know that can happen against us, and we just don't want those roles to be reversed this year.
Coach, some keys to the game if you want to walk out of H.H. Durley Field with a playoff berth clinched and another victory under your belt.
Got to be able to run the football. That's our identity, and that's something that Sun Prairie took us out of. When we're forced to throw and teams know that we have to throw, it's just not our strong suit. So get back to the ground game, and whether that's changing up some calls, whether that's changing up some formation, some personnel, whatever it has to be, we need to run the football to stay balanced and keep teams on their toes. And then they're a wing T, run the football team that'll throw it occasionally, but it's being physical on the defensive side and making sure we're assignment sound.
Coach Brock Lindy, I appreciate the time and good luck against Oregon.
Thanks, Wade. Go Beavers.
Beaver Dam football on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m., maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
At Prairie Ridge Health, we believe that orthopedics is more than surgery. It's about getting your life back. Our collaborative team of expert surgeons, therapists, and nurses work together to get you back to feeling pain-free in your daily life. Our innovative and proven program is designed to get you from hospital to home with confidence. Find out how the Prairie Ridge Health Orthopedic Team can help you at prairieridge.health. Prairie Ridge Health accepts over 70 major insurances, including Dean.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Beaver tonight. Almost a must tonight for beating.
So obviously, an opportunity tonight to try to get into the playoffs. And last home game, senior night, all those other things, and then you lock in with Wanakee, who's absolutely been dominant this year. Playing them next week down at their place for their senior night. Homecoming. This looks like one that we've got to have to be able to lock up that playoff spot.
It's a big time game for Beaver Dam again. Oregon, we went over to their place last year, and they ended up spoiled because of Beaver Dam.
Yeah, it's a team that's going to run the football, and Beaver Dam's going to have to do a good job of stopping the run first and getting possession of the football.
All right, let's sit back and enjoy the national anthem here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
coach.
Happy with your smile. It's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk.
All right, that's our national anthem, Coach Ladron. We apologize for a few technical difficulties, but I think we're good to go now, aren't we? Coach, a couple of keys to the game if you're a fan of the Golden Beavers.
Well, Oregon's going to try to pound the football, right? So you got to be able to stop the run first on the defensive side. That's key number one. On the offensive side, wet, slippery night. This is one of those nights where you got to make sure you're taking care of the football. Turnovers could be a big thing on a night like tonight. You don't want Oregon being the underdog, getting some momentum plays early and let them feel like they got a real chance tonight. We play really solid football and you'll be okay.
Cameron Mendoza last year against the Panthers carried the mail 42 times for 231 yards. That could be one of those nights with him and Barnes tonight as well, right?
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, again, with the way the weather is tonight, although, we mentioned it before, haven't had many nights like this. Every night seems like it's been beautiful. So, we'll see how well Eli throws it, with the rain. If he can throw it with a wet ball, then it's a heavy advantage for the Beavers tonight. If they can handle that wet ball through the air.
We appreciate the Beaver Dam Unified School District for being a part of the broadcast here today. If you're looking to stay up to date with everything going on in the Beaver Dam Unified School District, check out bdusd.org. You can find out everything that's going on there and watch their school board meetings on the YouTube page. You do every Monday night when they have them, right?
Absolutely, locked in.
For those on the radio, Beaver Dam's in their yellow jersey, so I call those are mustard yellow, aren't they? They're not gold.
Come on, let's go gold. Come on, it's got to be gold. Come on, it's got to be gold.
White pants, Oregon in the orange and black pants, and they got the orange numbers on the white uniforms.
Especially when it with the grass field and it's wet.
All right.
Jerseys start getting bad. It's going to be
We
tough.
apologize to the Panther fans out there right now. Identifying players are going to be very hard.
No. You're going to have those uniforms. We apologize for nothing.
Oh, we're not apologizing?
No, absolutely not. You're going to have those uniforms. It's your fault.
All right. So these might be – Appleton North one year had like flesh-colored on white. Back when I was calling games in the FVA, end-over-end kick. It's going to be scooped up on the far side. I believe that is Isaac Roeder. Is that 40?
Well, I had 10.
You had 10?
We had the 0 right.
Cale Anderson. Apologize to those in Oregon. No, these are literally –
they're horrible. They're terrible uniforms. I'm just going to go off on it all that. I missed a week, Wade.
Yeah?
I got to do some complaining. I got a whole extra week of complaining to do tonight.
So Oregon, and plus they're going to run the football too, which is going to be interesting. So they'll work with Cole Krieger, the quarterback. They're going to hand off on the right side, right through everybody to lead things off. Right out of the chute was Max Matthews up across the 45 to the 40, make it a 49-yard line. That'll move the chains. I keep wanting to say the Ducks, but I can't say the Ducks, can I?
Yeah, I don't think you call them the Ducks.
With 11:48 left here on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV. We're going to work to the near side. Right at the 49-yard line.
Handoff right side again. Is that Matthews again? And he's going to bull his way down to about the 44. You have some insider information there, Coach?
I've been told that by former head football coach Tim White, Hall of Famer, the whole deal, right? If you ever use the word yellow again, you are disowned. You are
yellow? Those are mustard yellow, aren't they, Coach White?
I like the phone call, though. I thought it was an emergency, but it was. He needed to let you know. Okay. I like it. It was good.
They're at the 44-yard line. Going to hand off on the right side again, Matthews, and he's going to get near the first down marker. Coach White, I apologize for the mustard-colored yellow. Well, that's like the Green Bay Packers. They call that green and gold. That's green and yellow.
It's gold.
Why did Little Wayne make a song called The Green and Yellow? Right?
Because the green and gold thing didn't rhyme.
Wouldn't gold be like gold, like the huge diamond ring your wife has? It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Oregon moving right to left on your 1430 ESPN radio dial. We've had a great start to this one, haven't we, Coach? Krieger's going to work under center, and he is going to hand off on the right side. I can tell you that was Rakiet, and he's going to fight his way up across the 40 down to about the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. See, when they're between the 30s, Coach, we can see the numbers because of the lighting. It's when they get down towards the goal line to goal line.
Yeah.
Appreciate Justin Wilski being here today. Everything good on your end? Do you have any grievances to air?
The numbers look fine on camera.
Okay. Perfect. Maybe we're just old. They'll work off the far hash. Coach White's – I have enough people mad at me this week, Coach. How Coach White – handoff on the left side, and that's going to be Max Matthews again. He's going to get submarined at about the 37-yard line. Looks like, is that Morrissey, one of the first guys underneath there, along with Avery Prewy?
Yeah, Prewy and Strakota.
Braden's had a nice couple of days on the defensive side. Last year, he held the edge, or last week, he held the edge really good and forced West to move things to the inside.
Yeah, it seems to be one of those guys who's gotten better and better and better each week. It's good to see.
3rd down and 6 from the 37-yard line. The gold jerseys, the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers, are again on the counter. They're going to swing it around to the far side, and there's going to be nothing doing right there.
Rakiet again.
Was that Rakiet again? And Oregon is going to punt. They're going to have it about the 30. It's going to be 4th and 6 with 9 minutes left in the first quarter.
I think Oregon's looking to get like 3 or 4 off of that run to set up a chance to go for 4th. Mm-hmm. And you wonder why they don't throw it very much. Cole Krieger is their leading passer, 50 for 86 for 525. Fake
punt right side. They're going to get the first down. That's a direct snap, and across the 25 down to about the 22. That was a Rakiet again. Took the snap, and he shot out of there like a rocket. And you can smell that one, Coach.
So you feel like when that happens early in a game like that, that's something that they caught on off the film somewhere. They saw maybe there was an opening to do something like that. See, the first opportunity for them to, in a punt formation tonight, they go for the fake, and they get it.
So they'll mark it at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 for Oregon. Well, Oregon is the state, Oregon is the city, right? Is that right, or is it reversed?
I just call them all Oregon and just go from there.
All right.
If it's not, we're making a whole lot of people mad. Can't figure out the numbers.
We really do apologize. My good friend Zach Seeloff, who usually calls Oregon football for their cable station, he's probably rolling over right now. Play fake to the near side. Krieger's going to throw. He is looking in. It's going to be caught. A diving catch right there by Devin Rice. And that'll move the chains. No, it won't. It'll be a little bit short. And I'm racking up $25 fines today. Coach White's mad at me. Hopefully his lovely bride isn't mad at me.
No.
She's not mad at me, is she?
No.
Do I give the email sports@dailydodge.com?
I don't know if you should tonight.
Oh, man. I gave our email, I call some college games. I gave our email like for the first half of a soccer game this week. 2nd down and 2. Handoff is at Matthews, and he's going to get stood up near the first down. It's going to depend on the spot.
It's close. It's going to be just short.
Hey. I get an email that says, cheering on Aunt Jacqueline tonight, the best manager. Love nephew Patrick from Little Chute. Staying warm down there in BD. 3rd and 1. The Panthers, again, chewing up a possession.
10th play of the drive here.
Not the 9-minute and 37-second drive that Sun Prairie West had to start the game last week. Wide receiver wide to the right is Peter Noka. Krieger under center. Handoff around the outside to Rice, and he's going to get the corner. He's going to turn it upfield. Rice angles his way towards the goal line, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers.
Well, I tell you, that was really, really well blocked out on that right side by Oregon, as Rice isn't touched until we make the play 13 yards downfield. All kinds of room.
You tell me that Jim Shorts checked in, Ninja?
Yes, he did. He said Moose needs to take it to the dump.
Who's going?
Moose needs to take it to the dump.
Oh, to the dump in Cambria?
Yes.
We also have Cambria, Friesland, and Fall River Rio. I think that game's going on as planned, huh?
It is, as far as I know.
Perfect. I didn't realize they called their stadium Pirates Cove, which is fantastic. I learned that this week.
I didn't know that either.
1st and goal from the 3. I believe that's Matthews dotting the I, isn't it?
Yep.
Hand off to Matthews. He's going to turn it upfield near the goal line into the end zone. Did he fumble the football?
Fumble.
Matthews fumbled the football, and the Beavers covered it in the end zone. It's a touchback.
Wow. Brock Mullenbach is the one who picks it up.
Matthews got hit about the 1-yard line. I saw him fall forward, Coach, and then all of a sudden, a couple of the Beavers didn't have that look of dejection on their face.
Well, you saw the official call, to stop the clock and not give the touchdown sign, and it's tough to tell from here because it was down on the 1-yard line. Can't tell exactly where he fumbled it, but Beaver Dam comes up with it. 11-play drive for Oregon that gets nothing.
There's 6:59 left in the first quarter. No score here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. You got Mendoza and Barnes. Beavers will have it at the 20-yard line. Defense made a play again. Beavers need to win to secure a playoff spot. Handoff up the middle, and that is the Mendoza, and he's going to push it for 5 yards to the 25-yard line. See, Ember Wilsky's in the house tonight. Jack Wilsky back at the station. Justin Wilsky here. Where's Toast tonight? Toast is at home watching horror movies. 2nd down and 5. Bryant out of the pistol. Hand off to Barnes, right side, covered up with 2 hands, and he's going to the second effort, and then the pack of Panthers pushes them back. The first guy to make contact there looks like it was Josh Bell. It'll be 3rd and short. Sports at dailydodge.com. Let us know where you're at. My wife, Crystal, says that she can hear the PA announcer at our house today, so the wind must be blowing in that direction.
Perfect.
Said it's loud and clear. And we have movement on the near side.
Yeah, we do.
I think did Slash flinch over there? I think it was Jeff Freund.
Yeah, I think
left a little bit early. Good to have him back in the lineup, though, after missing some time.
Yeah, does so many different things for him.
But now
plus the slash.
One of the slash, he's not kicking tonight, though, I was told. Under 6 minutes left. Now it's 3rd and 7. Hand off to Mendoza, trying to bust it to the outside, and he's going to get wrapped up and stopped. It'll be 4th down.
And Cam ran into his own guy. Did fumble it, but they're going to call him down.
I think his progress was actually stopped more than a fumble there. So the Beavers will have to punt. Is that Matthews that's going to – see, now Matthews is – no, that's that 80.
80.
Zach – oh, that's Zach, not Zach Shave. It's Carson Hanneman, I believe. If Zach Shave's returning kicks for Oregon. I guess Freund is kicking. I was giving false information. He hammered it.
Oh, you said he's going to punt. He just wasn't going to
kick field goals, yeah. So the 31-yard line, that's going to roll out of bounds.
Good punt.
No score, Beaver Dam and Oregon tonight. He's Tim Ladrin. Tim is fresh after taking last week off. Marcus Stefano did not sit 50 yards away from me in the press box at Sun Prairie West like you did.
Need to feel really close to you?
Yeah, this is a big game for Beaver Dam because you win this one, you get your 4th win, and then, obviously going to Waunakee next week. But, you have that – the 3 and 4 teams are probably going to be the ones that get sent to Waunakee or like Kettle Moraine.
Right.
So –
right. Yeah, well, and you're not – You get in at 3 and 4, you're in, but you don't really clinch it.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to be said. If you lock in a spot.
You're not just filling a spot. Krieger's going to throw right side, heaves it up over the middle. It's going to be caught. I believe that the big tight end, Braden Hermsdorf. Or it's 40. I'm just guessing here today with their
40.
No, it's not 49. There's not a 49 on the roster. Again, 79. Their tight end is Braden Hermsdorf, but we're just like guessing. We're absolutely guessing. If Tim Winker, who's got binoculars, can't even see, it'll be 1st and 10. Handoff around. Is that Max Matthews again? Tackle made for the Beavers. That was Prewy and Morrissey.
We'll have to figure out who 40 is. That's
40. Full 40 is, there's a 40 on the right.
Yeah.
It's Isaac Rotier. That was Max Matthews on the carry. We think it's 2nd down and 10. How much would Tim Winker, we have to pay him to come down here and spot by us as opposed to the PA guy? Krieger's going to throw. The screen is high, and that's up over the top. Boston Damon on the coverage with 4:11 left. I see Trish Ladrin is in front of us today. I kept getting texts last week from people saying that's all they could hear was her yelling over the broadcast. Then I was told I wasn't supposed to read that message by somebody. So now not only is Janelle Verts mad at me, but Nick Verts is mad at me. He comes to me at a cross-country meet. You weren't supposed to read that. Well, then why'd you send it, right? 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Far hash, no score. Going to hand off on the near side, trying to turn the corner for Oregon. And they're going to get nothing. They're going to give the forward progress right there to Rockiet. And it'll be 4th down and 10. Make it 4th and 7. Oh, Shelly Strakota's mom, Braden Strakota's grandma, checking in from Eagle River to watch senior night. Uncle Brent, Auntie Laura, and Cousin Wesley is also listening and watching. All right, Panthers going to punt here. 3:33 left in the first quarter, no score. Good snap. Oh, he missed a punt. It's on the ground, and it's going to get covered up by the Golden Beavers.
Swung and missed.
Brock Mullenbach.
I don't know if I've ever seen that one before.
Strakota was right there as well. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Beaver Dam. Remember, who was the punter in the 80s from Chicago when they had like 50-mile-an-hour winds? And I'm trying to think of the Super Bowl team. There's always a video of him at Soldier Field whiffing on the punt. So the Beavers have it at their own 46-yard line on the near hash. No score here. Winding down the first quarter. Bryant going to hand off to Barnes left side. We're going to get a whistle and movement again on the far side for the Beavers. You know, they've been pretty penalty-free this year.
Yeah, this is 2 scrimmage penalties in the first 2 drives, and you're right. We haven't seen a lot of that. Saw a little bit of it in the Watertown game, but other than that, really hasn't been any.
And Coach said last week after the game, and even in the pregame, he didn't like the way they practiced last week. And so he goes, if you don't practice good, you're not going to be sharp on the field. And didn't talk to him today how this week went. Handoff up the middle to Barnes, and he's going to break through. Josiah Barnes to the 50-yard line, falls forward. Let's see if they give him the 49. It'll be 2nd down and about 6.
Nice burst of speed up the middle. Good hole by the offensive line.
Get the emails rolling tonight. sports@dailydodge.com. Taylor Post checking in. Let's go Beavers. One of the top fans out there. A couple of wide receivers to the far side. Barnes again. Breaks. Oh, he fell down. He's cutting to the outside and had a lane. It's going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, tripped over his own offensive lineman there, I think.
Judy Tim is watching the broadcast.
Good luck, Beavers.
She's rooting for the Beavers.
Yep. Noah Pintar's granny.
Oh, Noah Pintar's granny watching.
All right.
Also, Brett Recheck will tell you what he has to say in a second. 3rd down, we'll call it 3 from the Oregon 46. Bryant's been so good at drawing people off sides. Barnes right side. Josiah's got the 1st down. Going to weave his way down inside the 38-yard line.
found a little spot there where they can take advantage. 3 straight runs up the middle, picking up the first down after the penalty. Then 1st and 15, they get 3 runs, pick up the first.
Going to wind below 2 minutes here. Keel wide to the left. His grandpa is celebrating a birthday today, 81 years. To the near side, it's George. Mendoza going to dot the I, and he's going to go forward, and he's going to push down to about the 35. Well, let's get the weekly Brett recheck. Brett and Jody recheck, I should say. Jody, don't mean to short you. They're enjoying the broadcast in the lodge tonight. Welcome back, Coach Ladrin.
Thank you.
Hope you're off getting the boys' basketball team ready. Are you going to disclose where you were or not? Is it private?
No,
it's
not private.
HIPAA rules?
No, I mean, everybody, people see me around now. I had knee replacement surgery a week ago Wednesday.
2nd down and 6. Going to run that was a dive up the middle. They faked the counter in Oregon.
Uh-oh.
Did we fumble the football? Beaver Dam fumbled the football. Actually, they may have taken it right away. I think that Trevor Barlow just took it right away.
Wow.
The Beavers turn it over.
And you don't see that from Cameron. He's so secure with the football. Last year was so good with it, so many carries that he had last year.
They're talking about it now, Coach. No, they're going to give it. Are they going to give it back to Beaver Dam? They are.
They must have blew it dead, huh? By the
So
time
Beavers
it
have
came
a
out?
couple of breaks that way for the Beavers here today because, so it'll be 3rd down. The Oregon players sold it real well, though. Leo George wide to the left. To the near side, it looks like Kyler Keel. They'll mark it at the 34-yard line. Keel's on an island on the near side by himself. Bryant's going to throw, and they have the screen to Keel, and Bryant overshot him. It's 4th down.
I think we're going to go for it here. We're on the 45 or 35-yard line.
Sports at dailydodge.com. Keel wide to the left.
They put the ball, I'm not going to complain, but they put the ball 2 yards in front of where the ball was before. It's at the 33 now.
You're right. Play fake. Bryant's going to throw. Got some time. Heaves it up over the middle, and it's going to be nearly intercepted as they threw into a lot of traffic right there, and that was knocked out of there. I believe that was Ashton Ghostly. 20?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Question mark. It was intended for Moose.
Yes.
And that little rollout, that's been really successful for them this year. But Oregon defends it well, and they end up getting a stop despite the free couple yards we got on that play.
1:02 left in the first quarter, no score. Beaver Dam and Oregon in the Badger Large. Handoff around the near side. That is going to go to Rockett. And he'll gain about 5 or 6 on 1st down. So I've had, the Appleton North jerseys are probably the worst ever, the flesh color on white. Aurora, I always tell the Aurora University out of the Chicago area, in Aurora, has black uniforms with purple numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Can't read them ever.
Yep.
These are right up there. During the day, they might be okay, kinda. Krieger, play fake. He's going to throw. Going to chuck it on the right side. He's got a guy open, and he'll complete it at the 50-yard line. That'll move the chains. Did you get that number, Coach?
No, I did not.
All right. We apologize to those in Oregon.
Logan Taylor, I think, 17. That's what I'm going with.
Can we petition the officials to only play on the near hash? Will that work? No score here with 19.8 seconds left. Do we just got to move on off of that? Split to the near side.
It wouldn't be like us to move on from something.
No, not at all. Krieger, they're going to hand off. That's going to go on the near side over to Rice, and he's going to break a tackle across the 40 down to the 37-yard line. with 9 seconds left in the first quarter.
Boy, he made a nice cut in the backfield. It looked like he was going to slip and fall, and ended up turning it sharply and getting it upfield. Pick up a 15.
They're going to wind the clock, and that's going to do it from the first quarter at H.H. Durley Field. Beaver Dam 0, Oregon 0. This is Golden Beaver football on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Back in 60 seconds.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Nightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Nightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 3 is compassionate care. Over the years, we've learned a very important anatomy lesson. There are humans attached to the mouths we treat, and we know humans are complex with many needs beyond their teeth. Whether it's the anxiety that accompanies walking into the door of a dental office, or when you're trying to juggle all life is throwing at you, we get it. If you're looking for some compassion with your dental care, call Preferred Dental Partners today.
Back here at H.H. Durley Field, Wade Bates and Tim Lanner.
They call the radio play-by-play ninja pulled the corner of the camera.
Oh, we're going to win an Emmy for this broadcast today. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Going to hand off around the left side to Rocky. He's going to turn upfield. He's going to bust through. He just shot out of a cannon to about the 20-yard line. And that's where he's going to get yanked out of bounds. That'll move the chains.
Boy, they're picking up yardage in chunks on the ground right now. Beaver Dam has to be really concerned with their run defense.
Should have just told everybody we had a Oregon was Noka. Split the backs, handoff right up the gut to Matthews. He's got a huge hole, bust to the outside. Matthews to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Max Matthews. 30, make that 21 yards.
23.
23 yards to the house.
Well, here's the thing. Oregon's such a good job of running the football to the perimeter that now they give the fullback right up the middle, and Beaver Dam's so concerned about the outsides. The middle's wide open. Huge hole. No, not even touched. 23-yard touchdown.
So the extra point is pending. Low snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 11.5 left in the first half. Oregon 7, Beaver Dam nothing. Back in 60 seconds on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
10% off all brand new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokees and Compasses during the Jeep Adventure Days event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and with savings in excess of $7,000 on select models, there's never been a better time to upgrade your ride. And that's not all. Fall savings are definitely in the air with $10,000 off select Ram Bighorn crew cabs while supplies last. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Back at H.H. Durley Field, Wade Bates and Tim Ladrin. Beaver Dam football on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Appreciate you being with us here today. Beaver Dam football presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Low liner. Be picked up at the at the 16-yard line by Prewee. Going to break a tackle. Prewee through traffic, and he's going to tackle to the 31-yard line.
Oregon scoring drive goes 6 plays, 67 yards, 140 off the clock. Max Matthews, a 23-yard touchdown run. Their kick is good. It's 7-0 Oregon.
Well, Beaver's got to get some. They haven't had any rhythm on offense or defense today.
No, it's I don't know if sloppy's. It's just choppy. Like just nothing.
Disjointed.
Yeah, it's nothing there.
Just like our broadcast tonight.
It's terrible. But I don't. For us, I don't know if it's any it's similar. Like
Bryant, the Beaver's moving right to left. Hand off to Barnes, going to stutter through. He's got a couple, maybe, sliding around on the backside. That was Tavares Funderburg making the tackle. It'll be second down.
The best thing about us, Wade, is that we're consistent.
Yes, we are. Yes. Couple of wide receivers. The right side for the Beavers. Bryant, hand off to Barnes again, and Barnes got dumped. Filling the gap again.
Yeah, Oregon's playing with a lot of fire right now, and they're coming up and they're challenging the line of scrimmage. And, it probably change our look here a little bit.
10:35 left in the first half, 7-0 Panthers. And next week, Beavers go to Waunakee, who may have the best team they've ever had at Waunakee this year. There's talk, right?
Well, today I was looking at it. They've outscored opponents 269-7.
Bryant's going to throw. Here comes the pressure. He's being flushed, and down he goes. And then he threw it away with the pressure coming from the backside, Trevor Barlow. And they're going to say he was down before he got rid of it. It's 4th down.
10-yard sack. And, Oregon has all the momentum. They look sharp. And Beaver Dam right now, as you said, disjointed is probably the best word. Offensively, really disjointed.
Hey, look, name that establishment, Coach. Sierra Kuhn just sent us a.
She's at the country club.
Oh, is it that country club? Look at that. Do you know who was at the country club yesterday?
You?
No, Carlo Klopotic. End-over-end kick. It's a short kick. And it goes out of bounds. That's going to be maybe a 15-yard punt. It was high in the air. See, you know your establishment, don't you? You can picture that. That's okay.
Quite a few rounds
of
golf.
I guess I do know that. No, Carl Klopotic came to Beaver Dam on Wednesday. On Wednesday.
Yeah, okay.
Played the country club with radio legend Wayne Mauser. And so Sherry Sackett had never met Carl.
Okay.
And so she missed him at the office. She made me drive to the country club, and she's like, if he's on the 8th green, we're just going to get a cart. Tony's giving us a cart, and we're going to drive out there to stalk Carl Klopotic. Oregon up 7-0. They have it, and they're going to run the counter again, and there's nothing happening right there. Is that Rice that they tried handing it to on the double handoff? It was. The initial handoff went to Rocky. Going to lose a couple. Hello to everybody at the country club. Everybody who's out there, have Sierra text your scores today that you shot.
Yeah, and the real scores, not the one where you kicked it out of the tree.
Not the sandbaggers.
Oh, take another one here.
I didn't get – Del Gunther always sends me the senior league scores from the country club. Didn't get to read them today, but I always read, the real scores and then the sandbagger division. These guys that shoot net 25s, all season. They're blowing 60s out of the 9-hole round. And all of a sudden it comes tournament time. Hey, I shot a 41. Second down and 11. Handoff around the left side again. Rocky it. He's going to gain about 6 yards on the far side. Got pulled down at about the 36. Yeah, Carl Klopotic had never been to the country club before. He said he had a great time.
So were they on the 8th green?
No, we got him right before they teed off.
Oh. I'm glad you didn't tell that part of the story because it wasn't as good of a story.
No, I know. But you asked me.
I don't. Yeah, no, I'll take.
Carl Klopotic.
I'll take that one.
Exactly. You know who Carl is, though?
Yeah.
He's retiring actually next Friday. He's going to be golfing every day. 3rd and 7 from the 37-yard line. Handoff again around the left side to Rocky, and he's going to cut it back, and he's going to move the chains.
Dragging tacklers.
He's still on his feet. There's just no life to the Beavers today, Coach. None.
Yeah. They've got to get some. It's one of those things where somebody needs to make a play.
Yes.
And then when somebody makes a play, then it'll start to snowball and you start to feel good. But right now, haven't made a play, and Oregon has done a really good job of running it right down our throat. That one, we had him stop 3 yards short of the first down, and he just dragged tacklers for 4 yards.
Mark it at the 29-yard line. Receiver to the near side. They'll split the backs in the backfield. Moving to our right, Oregon already leads 7-0. Actually, that went up the middle.
Yep.
Is that Matthews on the carry? They're still got 4 yards there, maybe 5.
Matthews has been really effective on that quick little dive. 9 carries for 58 yards already.
$7:46 left. Ninja, can you shoot the clock between plays at every now and then for everybody at the country club tonight? It's second down and 6. Handoff on the right side. They're going to give it to Rice, and he's going to get ripped down. Cameron Mendoza.
But they're only gonna mark him 1 yard.
They gave him momentum, huh?
Yeah, they're only gonna give him a loss of 2.
So it's still 3rd down. I'm assuming they're gonna go for it here regardless. They have 2 downs to get 9 or 8. Clock continues to wind. 7:10 left. 7-0 Oregon. Wide receivers wide to the left. That's Logan Taylor. Another wide receiver tucked inside. 3rd down and 8. Krieger's going to throw. Chucks it to the corner, and it's going to be caught, I think, short of the first down. That's going to be caught over there by, is that Jeremiah Rocket?
Yep.
I have to call him Rocket Ismail, huh?
Sort of plays that way.
I know.
Some touches on the run. Touches through the air.
4th and about 2.
Well, here's your momentum play, right? You can stop him here at 4th and 2 and get the ball back. Maybe that's what carries us a little bit here, but we got to have somebody step in and make a play here. It starts with getting into that backfield on the defensive line.
They'll mark it at the 21-yard line. 4th, and we'll call it a long one. Handoff to, is that Matthews who's going to power through the 20, and he'll move the chains.
Yep, pick up a...
Yeah, they didn't get a very good spot there, Coach.
It's close.
Now they're going to signal first down, but I thought he
got more than what they gave him, for sure. Yep.
So that'll be first down with the clock winding here at 6:13 left.
So another one of these games where the time of possession is heavily in the opponent's favor.
Split the backs again behind Burkhart. Handoff around the left side again. That's Rocky, and he's going to turn the corner. He's going to get another first down.
Man, he is quick.
Even on the soggy track.
Yeah. He is listed at 5'9", 165. He's a senior. But, boy, when he can cut quickly, gets up the field fast.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. 1st and goal for Oregon. Handoff around the left side. That's Rocky again, and he is going to get stood up, but he'll still get.
Probably lose.
Oh, he lost the yard, yeah.
Lose a couple there, it looks like.
Sports at dailydodge.com. Let's go Beavers. Lock in a playoff spot. He says healthy recovery to you, Coach. Hopefully the knee is back, feels back like in your 20s.
That would be outstanding.
2nd and goal.
I appreciate it.
From the 9. Krieger's going to throw. Looking. Now he's going to get tucked, and down he goes. Cameron Mendoza pulls him down. Back at about the 14-yard line. It's 3rd and goal with under 5 minutes left.
That's Mendoza's 8th sack of the year. And be a loss of 4.
Appreciate you coming on board tonight.
Sorry, that's a loss of 8.
8. Most likely our final game here at Durleith. I mean, you have to figure it out. Get that 4th win. You never know how the teams get potted.
Right.
Maybe you sneak into a 4 seed. Krieger's going to throw. Here comes the pressure. Unload the screen on the near side, and there's nothing doing right there.
Tackled by Westover.
Is that Matthews over there that caught the screen pass? We're just going to say it's Matthews, and it's going to be 4th down. 4th and goal from the 7.
Well, if they have a kicker, it'd be a perfect time for them to kick it and get a 2-score lead, but I don't see one out there.
4:09 left here in the first half. 7-0 Oregon. Max Matthews, a 23-yard touchdown run. The difference in this one.
This is taking a while. Got to think they're going to use a timeout.
They're going to use a timeout. We'll keep it right here and remind you that the Beaver Dam Unified School District is a proud sponsor of Beaver Dam High School football. The district identifies a School of the Month during the school year. Shout out to the student, staff, and families of this month's School of the Month. Prairie View Elementary, Brandon Krause's school over there. I bet you they can hear our broadcast at Prairie View right now if the wind's blowing right, because it's just across 151. They were doing their fun run yesterday, I think, because I drove by and there's a bunch of kids grinding on the soccer fields.
Nice.
Running laps. Did you run the fun run? Did they have the fun run at?
Not when I was teaching. No, not when I was teaching elementary.
Well, how long ago when did you teach elementary?
My first 8 years in the district, I taught elementary. I taught 1 year at South and Jefferson, and then I was full-time Jefferson for 8 years maybe, something like that.
Were you too scary for the kids that they moved you?
No.
No?
They actually when I took the head basketball job, I moved up here, be closer to the guys I have, and I love teaching elementary though. It's a lot of fun.
4th and goal from the 7. Matthews dots the I behind Krieger. On the near hash, moving to our right. Rice motions, flag on the play. They're going to shut this thing down. Did somebody move on Oregon?
Yeah, it's going to be movement on the right tackle.
Going to move him back 5 with 3:46 left. Cambria Friesland leads Fall River 8-7. You've been to the football field at Fall River?
I have not.
It looks over Lazy Lake, probably the most picturesque.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of it.
And again, I realized today they named it Pirates Cove Stadium.
Oh, there you go.
Because it's sitting in the water. Like the water level is right at field level. It's unbelievable. 4th and 12, 4th and goal for Oregon. Split the backs. Going to run the counter again on the near side to Rice, who's going to turn it inside to the 10 and maybe the 8-yard line, and that's going to do it. And the Beaver defense once again holds. Will stay 7-0 with 3:40 left in the half.
Well, that's another 10-play drive for Oregon that goes nowhere. And we mentioned, but Beaver Dam's offense has to at least get a couple first downs here and get a little bit of rhythm going.
How many first downs do they have today?
2.
Yeah, just discombobulated. And they're only down 7-0 though, so they're on 93 yards from pay dirt. Hand off to Barnes, right side. Josiah bumps through one tackle. He's going to get it across the 10, maybe to the 12.
Pick up a 5.
The field house light. How long until practice starts, Coach? You got about a month left?
It's still about 5 weeks, 5 weeks.
Not that far. College starts like next week.
Yeah.
Hand off to Josiah Barnes, and was talking to Marion University men's basketball coach Drake Diener. He got to go watch a Bucks practice with new coach Adrian Griffin.
Nice.
The other day.
Nice.
I'll tell you a story about. All these new coaches went to a coaching clinic in the NBA, and they were all given weird props by some sports psychologist, and they had to figure out a way to use them. So I'll tell you what movement at the line of scrimmage again, and it looks like we'll push him up 5. Yep. Bryant got him again. That'll move the chain. That'll move the chains. So Adrian somehow was given dice.
Okay.
So whenever they run whenever they run something like a team something.
Yep.
And the losing team, the captain's got to shake the dice, and it determines how many sprints they have to do. And he said it's like Damian Lillard is like the captain of one team. Like they were putting money on what they were going to roll. First and 10. Bryant's going to roll on the right side. Still looking. He's going to tuck it and go. Bryant's going to get a couple, and then he'll run out of bounds with 2:21 left. So Griffin's carrying around dice at practice. Somebody goes, and they all get in a circle and like they'll shake them. And then they'll by the way, our first Bucks game is Sunday at noon on 95.3 WBEV, the Bucks and the Bulls. Can you believe that?
Exciting time.
Oh, no baseball to watch anymore, at least if you're a Brewers fan.
When you don't like to get any pop in the lineup, that's what happens.
2:21 left. First half, 7-0 Oregon. Bryant, pitch to the near side. Barnes going to turn it upfield. He's got nothing again.
Man, Oregon doing a nice job.
Is Oregon going to burn a timeout here? They only have one left, so they have two. Maybe they'd. Well, 2:06 left. They'll probably save it for.
I think they got to save it here.
Assuming Beaver Dam's going to throw here. Third down and 8 from the 24-yard line, their own 24. Beavers in their gold jerseys, Coach White. Low snap. Bryant's going to throw. Sidearmed it on the right side to Mendoza, and he's going to get brought down at the line of scrimmage. It'll be fourth down.
Like he had anybody available there to just dump it off. Pickup of, I don't think any, give him one.
Eric Halfman says he appreciates the hard work that Ninja does. Ninja, you got your own cult following here, huh?
Apparently.
Just so people.
He says that they should run some slants or HB toss plays. Break up the interior defense.
Who's breaking this down? That's too technical, Coach. So now with 1:38 left, it's going to be 4th and 8. We'll keep it right here. Sports at dailydodge.com. We got to get the emails flowing tonight. You know?
Somebody call a timeout?
I believe Oregon called a timeout. So Oregon called the timeout to save some, probably, 35 seconds.
Yeah.
2 minutes. Good snap. Kick by Freund to the near side. It's going to bounce at the 4:38. Going to be taken on the near side. A little bit of room and slipping and falling down for Oregon.
It had was trying to figure out who the Beaver Dam player was that got down there quickly, and he slid and fell, and then the returner fell down.
Hanneman fell at the 46-yard line, so 89 seconds left for Oregon here, up 7-0 in the first half.
Well, I mean, Oregon has shown. They'll throw it a little bit, but they're pretty content to keep the ball on the ground, but chance to go up a 2-score lead. Let's see if they get aggressive.
Handoff around the left side. Is that Christian Gates? Is that 34?
That's what I had, yep.
34, Christian Gates. Nice. He gashed him for 8.
Huge holes up front.
Right to the line of scrimmage with 1:10 left. Krieger pump faking to throw it, and his hand got hit. Oh, it's nearly picked off. Boston Damon on the far side had his eyes set on the end zone there, but was able to get up and knock it out.
All right, another big third down here, and if you set up the punt.
Then with the weather like it is, if they punt, you never know if they have a bad snap or something. You get the ball in good, decent field position. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the Beaver Dam 47-yard line. Handoff up the gut, Matthews, and he's going to power his way. That's power on power, Matthews and Mendoza. And Matthews won that one, and that'll move the chains with 1:02 left.
I mean, Matthews has been really, really effective up the middle.
Oregon right to Krieger is going to run it, and he's going to get tackled from behind. Nice job by Vitens off the quick snap. And is it Oregon taking the timeout again?
Yep.
They'll take a timeout with 47 seconds left. We'll keep it right here. The Beavers got to get a stop here.
That'll be their last timeout.
Now, is it still raining? I don't think it is.
Doesn't look like it.
But it rained enough to make an impact on this game.
Yeah, you get guys slipping on the wet turf, and but both teams have coughed the ball up on the ground, and again, mention if you win the turnovers in a game like this, you got a shot. But Oregon's done a pretty good job. I mean, really, they fumble it on the 1 yard line going in for the touchdown. They probably should be up 2 scores here. Beaver Dam's got to they got to get into halftime here with no score and regroup only down a score. If you can do that, you still feel like you can get some fight out of them, out of that locker room.
Working off the near side, Oregon moving left to right. 2nd down and 8 from the Beaver Dam 38-yard line. 47 ticks left. Hand off on the left side again. They're handing it off to Gates, and he is going to slide forward down to about the 35-yard line with the clock ticking. Oregon's rushing to the line of scrimmage. Krieger's going to work under center, and he's going to throw. On the right side, that coverage breakdown on the far side. It's going to be complete. Getting out of bounds over there was Devin Rice with 28. He was out there all by himself.
Yeah, big pickup, 16.
28 seconds left. This is one where you'd like to find a way, if they are going to throw the football, get a sack or something, so it takes a while for, you just burn some time.
Well, we're pretty confident in saying they're not going to kick a field goal. They had the opportunity last possession to do it.
Krieger works under center. Pump fake right side. He's going to overshoot his man once again, Rice. And it's 2nd down with 23.9 seconds left. Next week, the Beavers, we have 3 games on the Good Karma brands of stations next week, Coach. Beaver Dam and Waunakee is going to be radio only. We'll tell you about that. Waunakee's got an exclusive video deal with the Warrior Media Network, so we can't do that. But we'll also have a couple of games in the Eastern Suburban Conference next week on Daily Dodge TV. 2 wide receivers to the near side. 2nd and 10. Clock winds. Right side throwing it long up over the top, and it's going to be incomplete. On the far side of the field. For Rice again over there?
Yep.
So it'll be 3rd down. I just chuck it up to him again, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because he's fast?
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to – Boston Damon's over there, and he's been really good this year. Yeah, maybe they try to go somewhere else, but Boston Damon's been tough. He's against – he's faced some bigger receivers this year that he's done a good job with, and some speedy guys. He's been really good over there.
3rd down with 19 seconds left. Near side, here comes the pressure. Even up over the top, and it's going to be caught but out of bounds over there. And
I think they're going to mark it incomplete.
I think they waved it. Is that Rice? I think he was shaken up on the play when he came down.
Yep.
Took his helmet off and is going to go get looked at. Is that Rice or is that?
No. Yeah.
He's going to go down on a knee. 13.9 seconds left. It's 4th and 10, so either you chuck it in the end zone, and if you have a hook and ladder or something like that, this is probably a place where you bust a gimmick out, wouldn't you?
Well, if you're Oregon, why don't you?
Why
not? I mean, you're 1-6. You haven't won since week 1 against Stoughton.
You're not going to the playoffs. Out of the shotgun, Krieger, 3 wide receivers. He's going to throw. Here comes the pressure. Being flushed by Deal. Screen up over the middle. It's incomplete.
Wouldn't have mattered. I wanted an ineligible downfield. They had 4 linemen all the way down there.
There's 9 seconds left. Here in the half, I think Beaver's going to go to the locker room down to score. We'll see what Coach does here with 9 seconds.
I feel like you try to get something here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, any sort of plus yardage would be something maybe you can take some momentum into halftime with.
Yeah, and you haven't played your best half of the year here today.
No.
And that fact that you're down only 7-0, you have to try to figure it out. They're going to split a wide receiver split wide to the near side. And they'll just take a knee. And that will do it from H.H. Durley Field here in the first half. 7-0 Oregon. Beaver Dam High School football is presented by Columbus Family Dental. Hometown Glass and Improvement in the Beaver Dam Unified School District. We'll be back in 4 minutes with the halftime show on Daily Dodge TV at 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
If this heat has you realizing it's time to upgrade your home's air conditioning, don't waste another minute or another dollar on wasted energy. Call Surefire today to see how much you could save with a new, high-efficiency Lennox air conditioning system. Stay cool and stay calm knowing Surefire is here for you with 24/7 customer service. Call us at 920-485-4883 or visit us online at surefireinc.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
The fun doesn't stop when the game clock hits 0. Celebrate your team's sweet victory at the Dump Bar and Grill in Cambria and tackle some mouth-watering appetizers, award-winning juicy burgers, or some crispy wings. The Dump Bar and Grill has it all. And with their newest Annex Edition, enjoy more seating for all fans to gather. Satisfy your hunger and get to the Dump Bar and Grill in Cambria, your go-to spot for great food and good times. TheDumpBar.com, cheering on all our local student athletes.
Back here at H.H. Durley Field halftime, Coach, and is that probably the – I don't want to say it's just probably the most – Beavers just couldn't put it together. I'm trying to find the right words. They just didn't have a good first half. I guess that's what we're trying to say.
Yeah, I guess it's the best way to put it.
Yeah,
right? I mean,
I'm trying to find the right words for that. They didn't have it. Something was wrong. It just didn't feel like they ever got in a rhythm.
No rhythm, no energy, and sometimes – you want to have that. You want to have energy all the time, right? But sometimes play dictates energy, and when play is going like that, it's hard to build energy. You talked about somebody had to make a play, and just haven't had that on either side of the ball here.
So when you look at let's go to the numbers first because they're not pretty.
No, it's stunning. It's total yardage is Oregon 222 and Beaver Dam 37. Cole Krieger, 6 of 12, 59 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions through the air for Oregon. Their leading receiver is Devin Rice, 2 catches for 24. On the ground, they have 163 yards. Max Matthews, 11 carries for 67. Jeremiah Rockett has 11 carries for 59. For Beaver Dam, again, only 37 yards. Eli Bryant is 1 for 3 for 1 yard. That 1 yard was to Mendoza. On the ground, only 36 yards. 36 yards on the ground. Barnes has 9 for 34. Mendoza has 4 for 10. Bryant has 3 for -8.
So that's where we sit. Again, you look at it, and again, you have to feel fortunate. You're only down 7-0, and Coach Lindy's very, he's very creative in his offense, and he'll find a way to maybe get him going. Again, it sounds like you said one play. Maybe that's one play is all it'll take to get him going, and then hopefully they can maybe pop out of it and then have a great final 24 minutes here, the half.
This might be one of those paint peeler half times, where because you're trying to not because you're bad, but you're trying to find a spark. Yeah. You're trying to light a fire. And you talked about somebody's got to make a play. And the key to all this is, as you said, as bad as it's been, and it's almost 200 yards of offense difference, it's only 7-0. You're not far behind here. You're certainly well in the football game.
Now, ever had to kick a garbage can?
Ever have to kick a garbage can?
So if you ever got to go in and
so nervous about what that question
never. Okay, so do you know any coaches that ever had to kick a garbage can?
Oh, in a locker room?
Yeah, I'm saying like if you fire up your kids.
Yeah, I've been known to kick something.
I remember I went into a locker room in high school for basketball, and my coach, Jim Fitzgerald. I don't know if you ever coached against Jim Fitzgerald at the Wisconsin Rapids. I remember walking into the locker room one day, kicking a garbage can. There are 1,300 and blankety-blank kids in this school, and I can't find one kid who can box out or play defense.
Oh, no.
Because sometimes you have to do what you have to do, to get them going.
Yeah, and that is one of those things in coaching, right? It's you're not yelling because you're mad.
Yeah.
You're yelling because you're trying to light a fire under maybe something, finding a different way to motivate.
Yeah. And, not saying that's what's happening now, but
no, I know. But I mean, in general, and that's why when you go to a locker room, that you don't, like, as a coach, you don't always go to a locker room and yell and scream or whatever, because what it does is it takes away the effectiveness of when you actually need it.
Yeah.
And knowing Coach Lindy for a long time, he's not typically going to go in the locker room and do some screaming. Maybe he's not today either. He knows how to motivate his kids. He's shown that for the last couple of years as being the head coach. They've done a really nice job. They've had a great year this year. He'll figure out a way to get these guys motivated and then to execute, make a few plays to get them in this ballgame.
How about Coach White? I think Coach White. Ever been in a halftime locker room with Coach White if things weren't going the Beavers' way? Can we share any stories? He's past the statute of limitations.
I think all we would have to do with him is say yellow, apparently. If he just said yellow. And
Coach, Beavers are wearing yellow uniforms tonight, Coach.
Well, and you know as well as anybody, like, I mean, in people that have played athletics or whatever, everybody's got their own philosophy or just ways they motivate. And, some are super fiery, some are pretty laid back. There's all kinds of people that are in between, and it just that, and you try to, and it doesn't depend necessarily on your demeanor as a coach, but it's what you read out of what your kids and what they need to get them to where you need them to go.
11:25 left here on the halftime clock. Great job by the Beaver Dam High School band. Maybe we'll sit back. We're going to listen to the band a little bit here before we go to break. So let's sit back and enjoy the Beaver Dam High School band. a little Whitney Houston right there by the Beaver Dam High School Band.
I'm surprised you didn't just start singing.
I'm a big fan of Whitney Houston. I still have a hold a grudge against Bobby Brown for kind of, moving her down. The nice choir girl got put down the wrong path. I was a big fan of Bobby Brown, too. I love Bobby Brown. New addition into his solo career. And then him and Whitney got together. And then, all went downhill for Whitney. Halftime here, 7-0 Oregon. Beaver Dam football presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. It's also brought to you by Cousin Subs of Beaver Dam, the Park Village Shopping Center, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Preferred Dental Partners, Beaver Dam Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Landmark Credit Union, Air Care, and The Dump. Beaver Dam football is presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Halftime continues here on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV in 4 minutes.
Cheer! Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it's a commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Klodowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Klodowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
10% off all brand new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokees and Compasses during the Jeep Adventure Days event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and with savings in excess of $7,000 on select models, there's never been a better time to upgrade your ride. And that's not all. Fall savings are definitely in the air with $10,000 off select Ram Bighorn Crew Cabs while supplies last. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for your home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for your home for the best sales, service, and selection.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Wisconsin knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Wisconsin needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
It's great. It's great to get updated with all the scores and listen to all the coaches' interviews and different announcers from across the state talking about different games and just hearing how things are going. It's a great show.
Welcome back to those on Daily Dodge TV. Coach, got any scores from across the region? Were you able to dig up any?
Badger large scores. Of course, last night Sun Prairie East and Watertown played. Sun Prairie East won 49-20. At halftime, it's DeForest 14, Sun Prairie West 0. A little bit of a surprising score for me there. DeForest has struggled a little bit. We saw Sun Prairie West play pretty well last week. And then Wanakee just keeps trucking along, 35-0 at half over Milton.
Also, last night, St. Mary Springs Academy went to Mayville, and Scott Hilbert's squad had won 3 in a row, and they played the Ledgers tough, 26-21. Talking to Coach, Mayville is sitting with 3 wins. They're one of those teams where the Flyway Conference is pretty strong with St. Mary Springs and Winnebago Lutheran. Pretty confident they're going to get in, whether they find a way to win next week or not. And that's kind of where Beaver Dam's in the same boat as well. Obviously, they're realists. I mean, you're realists. You're going to Wanakee, so that's why this one's so important to punch your ticket. But we'll kind of follow those things. Columbus. Did you give the Columbus score yet?
I did not.
Columbus is losing to Lakeside Lutheran 14-7. Just making sure because I know I've repeated you a couple times here. I did that at Monroe, didn't I?
Yeah, it was first game of the year.
Speaking of that, Monroe, the defending, they were the champs last year. Yep. Beaver Dam played them in the opener, and Beaver Dam dominated, and then Monroe, I think, lost the next week.
Yeah, well, they ran into Mount Horeb, who was really good, too.
But then they put it together again, so they've had a nice season here. So that's a good non-conference win for Beaver Dam.
Yeah. Well, and I know we were talking about this before off the air, but the non-conference games don't count toward the seeding. Yeah. But to your point of tonight's game, people that have been around Beaver Dam last 8-9 years can remember a few years back when Beaver Dam played Wanakee the last week of the year and lost badly, and then had to turn around and play them again the next week in a 1-8 game. You feel like Beaver Dam's probably in the playoffs anyway with a 3-4 record, probably the way that the numbers work out and everything else. But then if you end 3-4, now you're looking at that same possibility of maybe playing Wanakee twice in a row, depending on how the numbers shake out, all that other stuff, but or at least being an 8 playing a 1 where – if you get this one with,
you're not going to be an 8 if you're not going to be an 8 in your league.
And you might be pushing into that 5 maybe where because you get in that 4-5 game, you figure, okay, maybe you're on the road, but you're playing somebody that, you feel like you can beat. So this is a big game for Beaver Dam. This is one that they quite honestly can't drop.
No, you can't. Like you said, you're going to get a team, if you're 4-3, you're going to get a team that's probably very similar to you.
Right.
A team that's had a good season, but they probably, if you look on tape, there's things you can expose, a mid-level team somewhere that finished, and whether you end up going, southwest or if, I know they got potted, went north when they played De Pere a couple of years back when they went that way, and then, or you end up going to like one of those Fox Valley teams in D2, and, there's, it just depends on which way you go. You don't want to draw Wanakee, you don't want to draw Kettle Moraine, right? First round. Yeah. That's what you don't.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're not going to get Kettle Moraine. Yeah. Kettle Moraine's going to be a 1.
Yeah,
right. I mean, but to your point, those are the guys you don't want to have. I mean, those types of schools, they're awfully tough to beat. You want to at least get to the playoffs and give yourself a shot to win it. The other thing too is that you want to have that feeling of clinching a playoff spot that you've. If you get in at 3-4, yes, you've earned it, but you kind of backed into it. You want to have that feeling of, hey, we got there. We dialed it up. We got there. We got the wins we needed to, and clinch that spot.
Yeah, you just don't want to be a spot filler, as you mentioned.
Right.
Because that's a lot of times, if you're 3-4, it seems like the way that things have gone in high school football over the years a lot, though, too. A lot of it used to be just the way that things shook out that a couple of 3-4 teams got in, and now it was like 80. I think Travis Wilson had something where it was like 80% of the 3-4 teams get in. You don't want to be one of those teams.
No.
So Beaver Dam is out of the locker room. Let's see if we can get a little bit of fire out of this squad, or we're going to got to put another 3 minutes on the board. So we're going to take a 2.5-minute break. It is halftime here at Durleith Field, 7-0 Oregon. Back with the second half in 2.5 minutes on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
If this heat has you realizing it's time to upgrade your home's air conditioning, don't waste another minute or another dollar on wasted energy. Call Surefire today to see how much you could save with a new, high-efficiency Lennox air conditioning system. Stay cool and stay calm knowing Surefire is here for you with 24/7 customer service. Call us at 920-485-4883 or visit us online at surefireinc.com.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Back at H.H. Durleith Field, Wade Bates and Tim Ladrin, high school football on Daily Dodge TV. Beaver Dam trails Oregon 7-0. Beaver Dam football presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Beaver's going to get the football here to start the second half, Coach.
Well, and that's the easiest way to get a spark, right? Get a couple plays on offense and get this crowd going, because it's, that's a thing too. Like it's cold and wet out here, and and it's been tough for the crowd to get going because you haven't had many big plays. And see if you can get a couple here, get the crowd moving, get the sideline going, because that's the other thing too. Is the sideline's been dead. We got to get some momentum going here, and got a full half to get it done here.
All right, so they're going to get the football here. We'll see what they can do and see if they made any adjustments, or they just kind of get it going. And we are underway. A squib kick bounces up over the top on the near side. It's going to be taken on the right side by Prewee. He's going to bust through one tackle, still on his feet. Avery Prewee up to the 46-yard line.
There we go. A little bit of juice there. There we go.
There you go. Let's see if they can do something with it now.
Let's see what they come out offensively with here. They can something offensively, it gets them a spark.
They'll mark it on the far hash, just over the 45-yard line. Screen on the right side. Keel caught it. He thought he had a knee down, but they're going to let him go on. He's got to cross the 50 down to the 46-yard line.
just that quick little pass to the sideline. Nice catch by Kyler. Yeah, you're right. I must have done a good job keeping that knee off the ground. Pick up a 7. Kyler's first catch of the night. Maybe a little quicker tempo out of the huddle here, too.
Right out of the gate, right side, Barnes. Barnes is going to flow across the 45 down to the 44. You already see more juice on this drive, Coach.
Well, the offensive line made a big push on this right side. They blew up that side of the defensive side for Oregon, and boy, all of a sudden it is coming down in buckets. It's raining pretty hard out
sideways. Well, keel wide, and the wind is blowing left to right, so if you're going to throw, you have to throw.
Yeah.
That may have played a role into the young man who had trouble on that punt. Hand off to Barnes on the left side. Josiah trying to get to the outside again, filling the gap, and busting through there was Josh Bell.
He tried to bounce that to the outside, just not there. And with the weather, maybe just the quick hitters to up the middle, or maybe the better play.
2nd down and 10. Throw to Leo
nice
George,
catch.
who made the catch across the 30 down to the 29. I am getting clarification. They do use the non-conference for some seeding purposes,
Okay.
Coach.
See, I think in tiebreakers, that's
Yes.
what that is. But, boy, what great catch. Almost a back shoulder type throw from Eli Bryant. Any throw you can throw in this stuff that's in the vicinity of the receiver is a good throw.
Couple of wide receivers to the far side. To the near side, it's Jeff Freund. Bryant, hand off to Barnes on the right side. Josiah cuts through. He's going to get down to the 20. And he's going to get stood up with 10 left. So you have to be 500 or 3-4 to get in. Again, it was the 2-7 squad from the Capital Conference that got in a few years back.
500 or 4-3.
Yeah, 4. Yeah,
you said 3.
Yeah, 3, and you can't be 500 anymore. So it's 3-4 or 4-3. Clock continues to wind. 7-0 Oregon. First possession of the second half. Bryant, hand off to Barnes, right side. Josiah gonna cut it up the middle and down near the 13-yard line.
And definitely a better tempo and a better energy altogether for Beaver Dam here to start the half. Got to finish this off now here.
1st and 10. They can get a first down if they get it inside the 2-yard line. Working off the far hash. Here's Bryant again out of the pistol. Hand off to Barnes, left side. Tries to break it to the outside. Josiah gets the corner, puts a head down, and he's going to get railroaded out of bounds right near the 5-yard line.
Maybe another pickup of 7.
Beavers may have equaled their first half yardage here already in the second half.
They certainly have. This will be the 8th play of the drive. So far, a really nice start. The start they needed out of the gate here, but got to finish it off.
2nd and 4 from the 6-yard line. You need 7. Mendoza stands to the right side of Bryant. Beavers moving to our right. Hand off to Barnes, right side. Josiah slides through a tackler. Josiah into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Beavers. Josiah Barnes from 6 yards out.
Well, I mean, just what the doctor ordered, right? 8-play drive. They get it through the air and on the ground. A nice mix. And Beaver Dam comes out and punches one in. Now they need the extra point here from Parker Blank to tie this up.
Extra point is up, and it's high, and it's good. 8:25 left in the third. Beaver Dam 7, Oregon 7. Back in 60 seconds on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer! Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it's a commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
Beavers kicking off here, and it's going to be a high bounce taken on the far side by Rockyette, and he's going to get tackled at the 15-yard line. Going to move up, they're going to fall forward and spun right around the 18, and that's where Oregon's going to start 1st and 10.
Well, and you can tell momentum, right? And so now the fans, you can hear them cheering, the cowbells are going, everything, so a little bit of momentum now here for Beaver Dam. Now the defense has to get a stop.
See if the Beaver defense can carry that momentum over. They'll mark it on the far hash. Krieger, handoff on the near side and trying to bounce it to the outside. Nice stiff arm, but again, was that the Moose? The Moose is loose as they handed that thing off to Rockyette again, and he had a stiff arm there. Thought he was going to bust it out, but Brandon Morrissey hung on. Gain of only a couple.
Again, it's a different life out of the team in gold here.
Splitting out wide to the right is Logan Taylor. 7-7 here early in the second half. Play fake. Krieger's going to throw, and they're going to complete on the far side. They're going to say incomplete.
Well, so there's the read for the coaches because he had a hard time gripping that ball, and that was a duck coming out of his hand. They could probably come up and press a little harder here now in the secondary and try to dictate some things.
So it'll be 3rd down and 8.
Krieger has been incomplete on his last 5 tries.
This season he's completed 50 of 86 for 525 coming into this one. Couple of wide receivers to the far side, slot to the right. Krieger's going to throw, pump fake right side again. Here comes the pressure, being flushed. He's going to run, and he gets hit from behind. Down he goes at the 24-yard line. Who got him from behind, Coach?
Is that Moose again? I think that Moose or Deals. It's hard to tell, the 6 and the 8. I think it might have been Deals.
So the Beavers force a 3 and out with 7:11 left here in the third. I won't ever say great time to house one, Coach, because I pick my shots here, but we'll wait and see what happens.
So is this an official call?
No,
or
I'm not going to commit.
Okay.
Not going to commit. High snap, end over end kick. This is returnable. We called the fair catch at the 44-yard line, and that's where the Beavers will start first. And see, I didn't put my chips in.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, we won't count that one for sure. That great field position again for Beaver Dam, and now here's your opportunity to take. You've built that momentum now, and now let's see if we can punch another one in.
7-7, 6:51 left. The Beaver Dam football presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement to the Beaver Dam Unified School. This, give it up to the parents, Coach, because it's probably miserable out there right now, but they stuck around over to our right.
They have.
Bryant's gonna work out of the pistol. Hand off to Barnes again, right side. Josiah's got the 50 down to the 45-yard line in Oregon territory. That'll move the chains.
Boy, just the level of everything is you just can't say it enough, and it's so much better here in the second half. Offensive line is getting a better push, just a lot more energy going on.
1st and 10 in Oregon territory. Hand off again to Barnes, trying to get to the outside, and again shooting the gap. Boy, he's all over the place today. Josh Bell.
Yeah.
It's like the young man last week.
Ackley.
There's that 52 now, hockey. Was it hockey or Bell there?
That was Bell.
That was Bell, so I was right. I should have not doubted
right.
myself.
No, you're right.
2nd and 10. Moving to our right. Bryant. Hand off to Barnes up the middle. Josiah's going to fall forward just shy of the 40-yard line. Clock continues to wind. Under 6 minutes left in the third.
Well, it was a big pickup because now at 3rd and 5, you feel like it's a little more doable here. And it's probably one of those spots where if you pick 2 or 3, you're probably going to go ahead and go for it.
Wide to the left. Couple of wide receivers. Hand off again to Barnes, who's going to push the pile forward. It's going to be 4th down and a couple.
Well, there's your 2 or 3. And let's see here now. It's a decision time for Beaver Dam. If they go for it or not. I think they're going to keep their offense on the field. They've got a lot of momentum. First down would help here.
So it'll be 4th down. We'll call it a long 3 at the 39-yard line. They got to get to the 35. Keel and George wide to the left. Pistol to the left. Bryant trying to draw somebody off sides again. Going to snap the football. And Brock Lindy's going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here with 4:45 left, and remind you that the Beaver Dam Unified School District is a proud supporter of Tim Ladrin and the broadcast here on Daily Dodge TV. Beaver Dam Unified School District is committed to its strategic plan and actions that results in improved outcomes for students in our community. For more information on the school success plan at your child's schools and the strategic efforts grounded in supporting academic excellence and social-emotional fortitude, please visit their website or contact your children's principal at bdusd.org. Or just talk to Tim Ladrin.
There you go.
It's going to be 4th and 4. They're going to bring the punting unit out.
You know, I do like the call here. I think if you pin him back here, the defense has done a good job, and you see if you can keep your field position.
Back at the 5-yard line. High snap. Here comes the pressure. Get the kickoff, and it's going to be caught on the run on the far side at the 10-yard line, and falling down at the 10-yard line is that Carson Hanneman. And again, smart play there. Beavers are going to pin the Panthers back in the shadow of their end zone.
Boston Damon with the arm tackle.
7-7, 4:37 left here in the third quarter. Senior night, parents' night, the regular season home finale for the Golden Beavers. Going to work off the far hash. Krieger's going to work under center. A lot of movement there. Do they hand off to Matthews up the middle? Tackle is made by Preewee.
Yep, Matthews.
And it'll be 2nd down and 5 with the clock winding at 4:20 left. Third quarter. Got to get the emails going. sports@dailydodge.com tonight. Did you leave your lights on, Coach?
No.
Okay, that wasn't your email, your license plate?
No, not me. I was just saying, Matthews has been really effective up the middle. Like, I think that's something they might need to stick with.
Hand off again to Matthews up the middle, and he is going to bull his way near first down yardage. I kept saying a license plate. I thought that might have been yours.
No, I could see my vehicle from here, so we're okay.
I had to run back to the station to get something, so I had to park. I lost my spot. I'm parked way down the road. I thought this back gate was going to be open because usually it was locked.
Oh.
So I had to run from there and run all. I'll have to get a taxi cab to my car now after the game.
Beaver Dam's got a guy down here.
There's an injured player down for. That's on Oregon.
It is Oregon. Yep.
So yeah, I'm a little concerned about getting to my car. I may.
You were heavy breathing so much when you got up here. I was a little concerned about you.
Yeah, well, I can see it. But over by the concession stand, that's usually open.
That's a hall.
Some support staff. But so I had to go there, and then I had to go all the way down to the other entrance. But then I ended up, I'm parked like way down, kind of by the practice foot. I'm almost by like where the old ESC was.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And it was, so I was winded.
They can get you one of those carts and take you down back.
I don't know. So next week, radio only, Beaver Dam and Wanakee on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. 2 games on Daily Dodge TV. We're going to be out at the brand new facility in Horicon. Horicon and Waterloo. Winner of that game is going to win a share of the conference championship in the Eastern Suburban Conference. And then we're also going to Marquezan. Corey Sparks and Charlie Dern will be broadcasting Marquezan and Marshall, where Marshall could grab a share of the conference championship. So a couple of games on Daily Dodge TV and radio exclusive for Beaver Dam and Wanakee on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. You're going to be there for sure next week, right?
Yeah.
I might have the legendary Jesse Nelson maybe filling in. Is that all right?
Yeah. I like Jesse more than I like you, so
that's fine.
Works out all right.
Jesse's got more of a legacy here in Beaver Dam than me, but no, I have a family type thing with one of my daughters is maybe competing in a pretty big cross country event. So, and my wife's in Utah, so I have to get her there.
Looks like that
Matthews. Yeah, Matthews is down. He got shaken up where he's coming off the field and not going to speculate.
No.
They're going to measure now.
That's not a guy that Oregon can afford to lose.
Have you been out to the new? That's going to be short. Have you been out to the new facility at Horicon?
I've seen it.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So excited to get out there. Justin will be out there with Mike and Tim.
I think we talked about this earlier, but so with the Horicon Houston team, so they still split home dates, right?
It's like 2 and 2.
Right, so you get twice a year there at the new place.
Yeah, so we got out to Houston for one game this year. Jason Fiacco did an unbelievable job turning that Horicon team around. Shannon Miller did a great job out there, but they made the playoffs last year at like 2 and 7 or something to that capacity, or 3 and 6. But you got them going here. 3rd down and inches, 3:52 left in the third, 7-7 Beaver Dam and Oregon. Krieger's going to work, and he's going to run the quarterback sneak, and he's going to move the pile.
Yeah, that was he took.
He went right at Big T there.
Right at Big T, and he took a 4-yard carry, 3-yard carry on that, I guess. But
that'll move the chains. Keep thinking your wife is wearing a Packers jersey. I'm like, who's this Ladrin that's wearing that's placed the Packers? Then I realize it's a green Beaver Dam jersey, not a yellow one.
It's the why did you went with the yellow?
I just want to get punched by Tim White. That's my goal, is to get punched by Whiter at some point next time I see. He's going to get off the lawnmower and punch me when he's mowing lawn somewhere. 1st and 10. Far hash. Krieger's going to work under center. Going to pitch it to the right side, turning up field, and that's, I want to say, I can't. Well, that's got to be, that's Gates.
Yes, Gates.
Morrissey on the tackle. Again, we apologize for the numbers. It's hard to read. Ninja, are you still happy you wore shorts today? We were getting chastised for people.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I think it's fine. Anybody else got shorts on up here?
You guys are all talking smart. You're wearing shorts in the booth.
Yeah?
You're wearing shorts.
I'm fine. 2nd down and 7, or maybe a short 8. 2:43 left, 7-7. Hand off right side, turning the corners. Rocky, and there he goes. Rocky, it's got a load of speed behind him. That moves the chains, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 45-yard line of Oregon.
Yeah, pick up a 15.
Yeah. Kurt Gruenwald here is literally wearing a parka, 3 pairs of mittens, his big boots, and we're here in shorts. It's unbelievable. It's like it's winter.
It's cold up here.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Right, wide to the right is Taylor. New set of downs for Oregon with 2:35 left in the third. Hand off right side to Rocky it again. He's going to turn it upfield. Look at that. He just turned the corner.
Yeah.
They're going to the outside again with Matthews, down up the middle, and they're getting the outside.
Yeah. It must have went out a little early. So it's going to pick up a 9, but that's what they had earlier, right? They were getting perimeter. Then they went back inside. It's been a good mix, and now with Matthews out, it's back to the perimeter game, and they picked up a couple big ones.
Second down and 1 from the Beaver Dam 45-yard line. 7-7. Oh, the ball's loose, and it's still loose. It's going to be covered up by Aiden Root, and the Beavers have possession.
Yeah, just a missed exchange, and Big T looked like he was going to have it. It bobbled out of there, and Aiden Root on the spot.
He fell on the football, and it scored it out.
It got out of there.
And Aiden Root was right there. Big T getting a big high fives from everybody. And the Beavers have it at their own 49-yard line.
Second turnover of the night for Oregon.
7-7, late third quarter. Mendoza and Barnes in the backfield. Josiah up the middle, and he's going to run right into Jacob Yeakley, and he'll still get a couple. Sending love to the team from Cruz Rohde, keep on moving the chains. How's the knee holding up, Coach?
Doing okay.
Yeah, I can
doing okay. Get a little figured out up here. Using a couple different chairs and feeling okay. I'm doing all right.
So you don't have to do anything around the house then, do you now? Just lay on the couch and watch football all day tomorrow and Sunday?
That's the idea.
Second down and 7. Maybe I need a knee surgery. Right side, Barnes up the middle, runs right into Yeakley again. It's going to be third down.
I mean, he still picked up, a good 4, so they're still in a good spot.
Hey, can you text Coach Whiter and just ask him if he's still mad at me? I wanted to hope to get an email or something.
Coach White, send Wade an email.
Yeah, tell me how you really feel right now. Just because I pointed out the mustard yellow jerseys. Mark it on the Oregon 45-yard line. Third down and 4 with under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Bryant out of the pistol. Going to throw the screen on the near side. Keel makes a catch at the 40. Kyler 35, stiff arm, 30, 25, and he got thrown out of bounds. And Kyler Keel let's see if the flag comes.
They're not going to throw it.
They're not going to throw the flag. Keel got thrown past the long jump pit. Either way, it's going to move the chains.
Wow. Pick up a 21. And that's the thing, too. If you can throw it out, it's wet. His initial defender slipped and allowed Kyler to spring that.
Beavers on the move again. Keel and George wide to the left. They'll mark it officially at the 23-yard line. Hand off to Barnes, right side, and it's just a grinder for the Beavers on the ground today. He's going to get a couple.
Yeah, if you want to, like you mentioned before with the weather and the wind, if you want to take one shot, this is probably the time because you're with the wind. You'll be going against the wind in the fourth quarter.
24 seconds left and counting. Second down and 8 from the 21-yard line. You're right. If you're going to take a shot, because it's a heavy wind blowing left to right on your radio dial. Hand off to Barnes, right side, and he is going to get nothing. He's going to get thrown back again by Yeakley, and that's going to wind down the third quarter. We head to the fourth. Beaver Dam and Oregon tied at 7 on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
10% off all brand new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokees and Compasses during the Jeep Adventure Days event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and with savings in excess of $7,000 on select models, there's never been a better time to upgrade your ride. And that's not all. Fall savings are definitely in the air with $10,000 off select Ram Bighorn crew cabs while supplies last. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Heading to the fourth quarter, Wade Bates and Tim Ladrin. 7-7, Beaver Dam and Oregon. Week 8 of the high school football season. Beaver Dam looking to secure a playoff spot. 3rd down and 8 from the 21-yard line. Bryant's got receivers to each side. Pitch to the right side, Mendoza. It's the quarterback option. I should say to Mendoza, right side. He throws it into the end zone. The halfback option, and under through Keel. And it's 4th down.
It was there. I think Cam will see it on film and say, if I threw it one step sooner, it's a touchdown. But it's a good look. It's something that they haven't ran all year. And Cameron was quarterback. So that's something they're very capable of doing.
4th down and 8 from the 21-yard line. Freund wide to the right. George and Keel to the near side, the wide side of the field. Deal, let's say it's Morrissey slot to the left. Bryant's going to throw the screen set up, and he threw it behind Josiah Barnes, and the Beavers will turn it over on downs.
Well, here's the thing too. And I know there's people. It's a tough ball to throw right now.
Wind's blowing.
It's windy. It's wet. And here's the other thing. We haven't dealt with that all year. The weather's been so good that it's been perfect conditions. This is a completely different conditions tonight. Makes it tough.
So Oregon will take over at the 21-yard line. 7-7 here in the 4th. Handoff left side. I think that's Rocky around the left side. There he is. Rocky, it breaks to the outside, the 50, and he's going to stay on his feet. And he is off to the races. Touchdown, Oregon, 79 yards.
What a turn of events. Wow. You call it 79. Had the play and 3rd down. They had a chance to score. Didn't connect on 4th. All the momentum here in the second half, and Oregon with one play. And boy, between Rice and Rockette, they can really scoot, man. They are athletes.
Extra point, big extra point here. Good snap. Extra point is up, and it is good. 11:39 left. 4th quarter, Oregon 14, Beaver Dam 7. Back in 60 seconds on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center, WI.com, and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 3 is compassionate care. Over the years, we've learned a very important anatomy lesson. There are humans attached to the mouths we treat, and we know humans are complex with many needs beyond their teeth. Whether it's the anxiety that accompanies walking into the door of a dental office, or when you're trying to juggle all life is throwing at you, we get it. If you're looking for some compassion with your dental care, call Preferred Dental Partners today.
11:39 left in the 4th. It's 14-7 Oregon here on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV, presented by the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. See if the Beavers can answer. Low-lining squib kick. Prewee's going to let it roll right by him. He's going to pick it up at about the 7-yard line on the right side. He's up to the 15 and falls forward to maybe the 16 or 17. That's the Beavers going to start 1st and 10. Again, they're going into a heavy wind here, probably 20 to 25 miles an hour.
The Oregon scoring drive goes one play, 79 yards, only takes 11 seconds. Jeremiah Rockette, 79-yard touchdown run. Kick is good. 14-7 Oregon.
So the Beavers going to send George and Keel wide to the right. He had the momentum for a little while. Let's see if they can get it back. Here's Barnes trying to work his way through, slices through up to the 25-yard line. And that'll be a gain of about, 7 or 8? You be the judge?
Gives him 24 carries for 102 on the night. And again, it's a back-breaking play, but you're still only down 1 scores. You don't need to panic. You just need to keep getting first downs, do what you're doing before, but finish it.
Bryant works with a couple of wide receivers. Handoff to Barnes again. He's going to move the chains. Josiah carries some tacklers across the 35 up to the 36-yard line. That'll move the chains.
Nice 11-yard pickup for Josiah. That line needs to keep pushing and giving him some space up the middle. That's where the gap has been tonight.
Clock continues to wind. 10:40 left. Bryant, keel wide to the right. Mendoza and Barnes in the backfield along with Eli Bryant. Hand off to Barnes again. Barnes puts his head down, and he's going to push across the 40 up to the 41-yard line. Tristan Winterberg, one of the first guys to make contact for the Panthers. Badger football tomorrow on 95.3 WBEV, Wisconsin and Rutgers. It's homecoming. 9 o'clock the pregame show, 11 o'clock the kickoff. Here's Bryant. Hand off to Mendoza, who's going to bust through Cameron across the 50 down to the 47-yard line. No want ads tomorrow, Coach. If you have some old tires to sell, you'll have to wait till Monday.
Good to know. Good to know.
We've also got Minnesota and Michigan tomorrow night on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. And then Texas at Baltimore at 11:30 on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Couple of wide receivers to the right. First down for the Golden Beavers, looking to answer Oregon's score. Barnes up the middle, breaks it to the outside. Josiah trying to get the corner. He's at the 40, 35, and got knocked out of bounds right near the 36-yard line. Josiah's got a little lather here late in the game.
Pick up a 24.
He got to the outside.
Well, it was good to know that that's not on, because I was going to sell all those flowers I haven't been able to sell.
Yeah, I haven't talked about your flower. Your flower business that you have. A couple of NFL games on Sunday as well. Here's a Bryant. Hand off again to Mendoza. Oh, he got popped. Cameron at the 25, maybe got a yard. 9:20. I got a game from London on in the morning at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right.
Get up and watch the Jags and the Bills, and the Cowboys and the Niners at night. Wide to the right, it's George and Keel. They'll work it off the near hash. Beavers trail 14-7 with 9 minutes left. Hand off to Barnes again. He has a hole, cuts it back inside. Josiah's going to bust into the red zone. It's going to be third down and about 3.
Boy, he got twisted up. It's nice to see him pop up because he kind of got pulled down a little weird there. Pick up a 6.
Beavers right to the line of scrimmage. 8:35 and counting. Barnes dots the eye behind Bryant. Movement at the line of scrimmage again. Eli is so good at that.
Yep. And Oregon has been really good tonight against it until right there.
I'll push it to the 14-yard line. Hand off to Barnes, and he gets wrapped up in the backfield. That was Trevor Barlow that came through. That'll be second and long.
Wouldn't mind seeing maybe another quick one out to the outside to Keel there, see if he can make his defender miss again.
Temps dropping here. We may be into the 30s here by the time this thing is done.
It's chilly.
So Ninja's got for a temperature over there. George wide to the right, Keel to the near side. And throwing into this stiff breeze is going to be tough. Pitch to the right side, Barnes. He's going to try to get the corner. He gets rocked again. Same situation. That was Trevor Barlow, I think, again, that came through.
Yeah, yep.
Same guy, 2 plays in a row. Now it's third, and honestly, I don't know how it's going to be tough throwing to the chains in this 25, 30-mile-an-hour wind.
No, but again, if you can throw the quick one to the outside, or maybe that bubble screen on the side there that's open, that tunnel screen that they have, something there where they can pick up 10 here on a quick one.
Going to go below 7 minutes.
I mean, Keel's singled up over here.
Bryant's going to throw. Near side, they do have the screen set up. Caught by Moose Morrissey. He's got the 10. Morrissey near the 5-yard line, and that's going to be close to a Beaver Dam first down.
Pick up a 15.
Oh, they're going to say he's going to be just short. They marked him back at the 6. Got to get to the 5, but the Moose got loose right there.
Good call there. Easy pass play to pick up.
4th, and we'll call it 2 from the 6-yard line.
It's a tough play call here.
Bryant going to work out of the pistol. Trying to draw the D off sides again. Clock at 6:20 left. Hand off to Barnes, right side. Josiah's got a hold. Josiah going to get ripped. That stays into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Beavers. One strike by Josiah Barnes. Ran through a tackler. Extra point away from being tied.
7 yards to call that. I mean, yeah, he was down. I was worried when he was getting strangled down there that might be close to the sticks, and he springs that. Just really tough run, and now another big extra point opportunity here for Parker Blank.
It's down. The extra point is up, and it is good. 6:13 left in the 4th. Beaver Dam 14. Oregon 14. Back in 60 seconds on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Kickoff comes, it's short, and Oregon has trouble covering it, and the Beavers going to cover them up at the 15-yard line with 6:11 left.
Was Avery Femright on the tackle there. Beaver Dam scoring drive is 10 plays for 82 yards, 5:18 off the clock. Josiah Barnes, 7-yard touchdown run on his 31st carry of the night. Parker Blank's kick is good. It's 14-all.
Wide to the left is Rockett. Handoff up the middle, and there's nothing happening right there, and the Beavers going to push him back with 6:05 left.
Let's see who got that carry.
Who'd they say? Again, we have trouble with the numbers for Oregon. We apologize. Is it a guy in the program? 2nd down and 10. Krieger's going to work under center. And they run the counter on the right side. Is that Rocky it again?
Yes.
And he's going to get pulled down. It's going to be 3rd down after he gets the 20, maybe the 21-yard line. What other clutch drive? The Beavers have had multiple drives late in games this year, Coach.
Yeah.
You know, 2 weeks ago, not last week, but 2 weeks before that, they put together a drive against Milton to run the clock out. And then the next week, they came back, to pick up a victory.
It's Watertown.
Game-winning drive against Watertown. 3rd and 6 with 5 minutes left. Handoff like this. Is that Rice? He's going to weave his way through. He's going to get the first down. Let's Rocky it again. Injured player down for Oregon. Officials timeout. It's tough running. What's Rockett's numbers at right now?
Rockett is 17 carries for 175. We mentioned Matthews when he went down in the third quarter. We haven't seen him back. Big factor for them on that interior running game.
Well, he came off. You don't want to speculate, but he looked like he had the rubber legs a little bit. So I don't know if he took a shot when he hit the ground there. But, he was making an impact between the tackles. They had to go directly back to the outside.
Josiah Barnes now has 31 carries for 148.
You set it down, so, the style of football that Oregon plays, they're going to keep it on the ground too. So, the way this could be the last possession of regulation.
No, well, yeah, that's a really good point. And Oregon might play it that way too, and not be in too much of a hurry on the offensive side until they absolutely need to.
Because you look at it, the way their offense is, if you end up in overtime, they're a one play, one slip tackle touchdown kind of team.
Yeah, that's true.
Where the Beavers have been having more of a grinded out kind of.
Yep. Well, and they do lose quite a bit up the middle with Matthews being out, but with Rice and Rocky have been so good around the perimeter.
Rocky, it's going to go slot to the right. I still haven't figured out who's in the backfield right now. Is that Gates?
No.
Handoff on the end around, bouncing it to the outside.
A hold.
They miss a hold, and they're going to run down the running back on the near side on the carry. I think is that Josh Bell again?
It's no
25. 25's guy not in the program.
So
right?
the guy in the backfield is Keaton DiMartino.
Okay.
And he was the guy that I saw with the hold. I mean, he was lead blocker. He literally tackled the guy that was in front of him.
So it's DiMartino there. It's 2nd down and 10. 4:15 left in regulation. Krieger going to hand off again to Rocky and around the outside, and he is going to get stood up by Brandon Morrissey, and down he goes. Preewee cleaned him up. It's 3rd and long with under 4 minutes left.
And especially this offense, 3rd and 10, not exactly built for it, but they have the ability to spring one because of how quick Rocky and Rice have been.
Little screen to the side, get Rocky at some space. We hope to make somebody miss because he gets north to south. He's going to run right through guys.
And they haven't thrown it much lately. I mean, Krieger got off to a nice start, but he still missed his last 5.
3rd and 10. Krieger under center. He's going to throw. Got some time. Here comes the pressure. He's going to tuck it. Still looking. He's at long, and it's going to be incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
It's got to be in the area of holding.
You're going to call hold. It's incomplete. I'm assuming you're going to decline it. Did Big T get ripped down?
Big T almost had the sack. It was on the escape of the quarterback. He got out of the pocket, and that's where the hold happened.
It's going to be 4th down and 10. You got to decline the penalty. It's 4th down. From the 39-yard line with 3:21 left.
All right.
Keel and Preewee are going to stand back right around their 35-yard line.
Got a house call, Wade?
No.
Oh.
No. Good snap. Kick is up. Low liner. Keel's going to take it at the 35, the 40, the 45, and he gets spun down at the 44-yard line, but good field position for the Beavers with 3:12 left, 14-14. A playoff berth on the line for the Golden Beavers. They have 2 timeouts.
Plenty of time. You think hasn't been a field goal group this year, but we saw Parker Blank earlier in warm-ups hit a 40-yarder, but that was going with the wind. They are against it going here.
Beavers will start. 1st and 10, Barnes, Mendoza. Bryant in the backfield. Hand off to Barnes up the middle. He's going to push his way near the 50. I think he's going to get the midfield stripe. Nice 5-yard gain. It's going to take us below 3 minutes.
It's something that won't be seen in the book there. Eli did a nice job of handling that low snap. It's a tough play that out of that pistol. That ball gets there quick, and you got to get to that running back quickly, and did a nice job of handling that one.
Bryant out of the pistol again. Mendoza to the left of Bryant. Clock winds, 2nd down and 5. And they missed communication there. Barnes is going to take it into Oregon territory, but I think, did Eli turn the wrong way or did Josiah go the wrong way?
I don't know, because they both ended up in the same spot, but I don't know what happened there. Or I don't know if maybe Josiah slipped on his opening step.
It's a big 3rd down play here, Coach. There's 2:20 left. You move the chains, and then you have to maybe have a little more sense of urgency.
But you're right. You got to move it first. You got to take your time, get this one first.
3rd down and 2 from the Oregon 48-yard line. See if Bryant can draw somebody off sides again. Hand off to Barnes, and he's going to move the chains. 1st down, Golden Beavers across the 45, down to the 44 with 2:01 left. You got to hustle a little bit now, though, don't Coach Hodge?
Well, I mean, he's 2 timeouts. Great job of the offensive line there, though. They were blitzing both middle linebackers there, and Beaver Dam picked it up to get Barnes that 1st down. They get a little bit of speed, but I think you're still okay yet.
Power to the near side. Under 2 minutes left, tied at 14. Barnes up the middle. Josiah gets stood up. But look at him move across the 40 down to the 39-yard line with 1:40 left.
And now you got to go. Now you got to go a little bit, especially if you want to keep it on the ground. Then you got to pick up the pace a little bit here.
Do you take one shot? Or they're not deep, but I'm saying something, or no?
I think you're going to have to. Now we're down to already down to 120.
120 left here. A couple of wide receivers to the near side. Bryant out of the pistol, hand off to Barnes again. Josiah to the outside. He's going to get stood up. It's going to be 3rd down. Let's see if Oregon uses a timeout right now.
Boy, I wouldn't if I were them. They would. Even still, they'd punt it and be deep in their own territory. I think this is going to be all Beaver Dam here and what they want to do.
Under a minute to go, tied at 14. They'll mark it at the 38-yard line. Beavers hustling to the line of scrimmage. Keel and George to the near side. Mendoza to the left of Bryant. 45 seconds left. Bryant's going to throw. Has a little bit of time. Looking. He's going to chuck it long. Throwing it. He's got Keel wide open at the 10. Kyler inside the 10 down to the 5-yard line with 36 seconds left. Brock Lindy saying go as they're going to wind the clock. Keel somehow got open.
It's a 42-yard pickup to Keel.
I don't know how Keel got open there, but he got wide open as they wind the clock. Beavers getting to the line of scrimmage, taking their time. Eli Bryant going to he went the wrong way. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get pulled down inside the 5, and the Beavers going to burn a timeout. With 24.2 seconds left. What a pass and catch. I was looking, everybody went with Leo George there, Coach. Did you see that?
He said wheel run out of the slot, and they went with Leo deep, and it ended up working out great because off of that wheel, off that catch, Leo was right in front of Kyler and made a great block to spring him the extra yardage to get down there.
So the Beavers will have 1 timeout left, I believe, right?
Yes.
So do you throw? Do you try to run to the middle and kick the extra point to win this thing? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's
because you don't want to run to the left and leave it on the far hash to try to kick a field goal, right? Maybe you run towards the middle and hope that maybe Josiah can score.
Well, the nice thing is, I mean, you're at 2nd down already, and you got 1 timeout left, so you can pretty much run whatever you want here. So I feel like the whole playbook's open. You could run it if you want. You could throw it if you want.
14-14, 24 seconds left, tied. The ball's at the 5-yard line, 2nd and goal off the near hash. Mendoza, power to the right, Barnes in the backfield. Here's Bryant. He's going to hand off to Barnes, and he's going to pull it down right smack dab where the extra point would be. And The clock's going to wind down. Beaver's going to rush to the line of scrimmage here, and they're with 12 seconds left. Lines are down. 10 seconds left. Hand off to Barnes. Right side, Josiah's going to get stood up with 5 seconds left, and Brock Lindy's going to take a timeout with 4.4 seconds left.
And they're going to bring Parker Blank in to kick the what is essentially an extra point here.
4.4 seconds left. Parker Blank.
This is actually going to be a touch shorter
than an extra point.
So it's going to be from the 2. So it should be about a 19-yarder here.
19-yard field goal.
So Coach Lindy, I think, did the right thing. He had 2 plays called because he had 1 timeout left, knowing that if you want to run it twice, you've got to use that timeout on 4th down. So I think he did the right thing of saying, if we're going to run it, here is a run, and then use the timeout.
So the Beavers, a field goal away from the playoffs in 2023. See where they're going to put the football down. Parker Blank going to mark it. It's going to be a 19-yard field goal for Beaver Dam. Tied at 14 with 4.4 seconds left. I'm going to move it up, make it an 18-yard attempt now, Coach. The lines are down. Snap is good. The field goal is up, and the field goal is good. Parker Blank from 18 yards out, and the Beavers lead 17-14. No doubt about that one, Coach.
They creeped up so far, I was nervous that they were too short on that snap. Seemed like it was only like a 5-yard snap on the field goal attempt. But a great job, great credit to the snap in the hold to allow Parker to knock that one through.
Knocked it through with 1.4 seconds left. Brock Lindy was looking for a flag there because young man from Oregon took his helmet off and chucked it on the field.
Oh.
And he was asking for a flag. I don't think they're going to get it. But the Beavers, 7. What a drive, Coach. 2 drives.
You mentioned it earlier. They've done that, really well for a couple games here. When they've needed the offensive drive, they've been able to put it together.
Is that an 18-yard field goal?
Yep.
Don't see many 18-yard field goals. So there's 1.4 seconds left. Beavers lead 17-14. After they were dead in the water in the first half.
They were. Well, this is probably a squib tune-up man, huh?
Mendoza's going to kick it.
I don't think you kick it deep here. Maybe a little pop-up to a wing guy here.
Try to knock it off somebody to start the clock. So Mendoza going to get a Stanford band play here from Oregon, huh? All right, here comes Cameron. He's going to squib it, and it's going to touch somebody right there. The clock is going to run dead, and they're going to throw a screen on the right side, and there's a lot of room. There's a flag on the play, though, right side. This is going to end it. Got a little scary there, but across the 50, getting taken down. We'll see what all the flags are, but the Beavers going to win this one 17-14. But let's wait for the flags.
Yeah, There's flags on the field.
They called illegal forward pass as Rocky had tried to heave it over on the left side, and that's going to do it here. The Beavers are going to the playoffs, 17-14.
Wow, what a game, huh?
What a game. Beaver Dam 17, Oregon 14. Coming back with the postgame show in, is 3 minutes enough for you, Coach?
Yep.
On 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Wisconsin knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Wisconsin needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
The fun doesn't stop when the game clock hits 0. Celebrate your team's sweet victory at the Dump Bar and Grill in Cambria and tackle some mouth-watering appetizers, award-winning juicy burgers, or some crispy wings. The Dump Bar and Grill has it all. And with their newest Annex Edition, enjoy more seating for all fans to gather. Satisfy your hunger and get to the Dump Bar and Grill in Cambria, your go-to spot for great food and good times. TheDumpBar.com, cheering on all our local student athletes.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer! Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it's a commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.
Back at H.H. Durley Field, Wade Bates and Tim Ladrin here, Coach. Beaver Dam, again, shows their resiliency down the stretch. 17-14. Parker Blank's 18-yard field goal with 1.4 seconds left pushes them to the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, as dead as it looked in the first half, a great second half. A couple guys made some big plays. Barnes got rolling. Offensive line looked really good the second half. Big pass from Eli to Keel. And then how about Parker Blank, the sophomore, knocking the field goal through?
And not one but two clutch drives for the offense. The defense got a stop as well. I mean, they put it together when they needed to.
They did, and that's what winning teams do. You win when you don't play real well, and that's what it's a good team does, and Beaver Dam did that tonight.
What do you got for the numbers?
Oregon had 356 total yardage to Beaver Dam's 289. For Oregon, Cole Krieger was 6 of 14 for 59 yards. Jeremiah Rockiette led them on the ground, 18 carries for 175. For Beaver Dam, the 289 yards, Eli Bryant was 6 of 9 for 102. Kyler Keel had 3 catches for 70. Leo George, 1 for 16. Cameron Mendoza, 1 for 1. Brandon Morrissey, 1 for 15. On the ground, Josiah Barnes, 39 carries, 167 yards. Cameron Mendoza, 6 for 26. And Eli Bryant, 3 for -8.
All right, Coach, you show the scoring win. And they were scoreless in the first quarter here today. And we went to the second quarter. Beaver Dam couldn't get anything going. But Max Matthews, a 23-yard run right up the gut, gave Oregon the 7-0 lead. And that's where he went to the locker room. Oregon outgained Beaver Dam 222-37 in the first half. Yep. But Beaver Dam came out, big drive to start the second half. They capped it off with making it 7-7. Josiah Barnes, a 6-yard touchdown run, capped an 8-play, 54-yard drive, made it 7-7. Beaver Dam went for it on a 4th down at the 21-yard line, didn't get it. Next play, Rockiette goes 79 yards to pay dirt, and you're thinking, the momentum's changed. Yeah. But Beaver Dam came back. A big drive to tie the game. They had 14, and that was another touchdown run by Barnes, 7 yards. And then defense got a stop. Parker Blank was able to knock home an 18-yard field goal, and the Beavers going to the postseason.
Again, just super proud of how they played tonight. how they responded. We talked about how are the kids going to respond, how are the coaches going to respond at halftime. They figured out a way to get it done. We're really proud of those guys. That's a great win.
So next week, the Beavers go to Waunakee. Obviously, one of the best teams in the state of Wisconsin, but they know they're playing house money. They're never going to the playoffs.
Yeah, you're right. And we talked about, too, possible seeding-wise. This is a huge win because now you're pretty confident saying they're not an 8, maybe probably not even a 7.
No.
And so you feel like you go to the first round with a real chance of getting something done.
So it's going to be a fun one. Again, it's radio only next week because Waunakee has their own media service that they have. So we know Tim Laderin's going to be on the call next week. I'm kind of up in the air because I have something with one of my own children athletically, but somebody will be here. We'll be on the air right around 6 o'clock with the Friday night kickoff show. 6:40 we'll come to the stadium, and it's going to be a good one. Beaver Dam and Waunakee. Coach, Beaver Dam football is brought to you in part by the Dump in Cambria, also Air Care, Landmark Credit Union, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown, Richards Insurance, Surefire, Beaver Dam Mayville Tire and Service, Preferred Dental Partners, Summit Ford, Silica for your home, Kladowski Real Estate, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Jerry's Automotive, the Park Village Shopping Center, Cousin Subs of Beaver Dam. Coming up on 1430 ESPN at 9:30, Football Friday night, Chuck Freeman and Dan Pfeiffer. They'll have scores and highlights from across the state of Wisconsin. I'll be filing a report from this one here today for those guys. Beaver Dam football is brought to you and presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass, an improvement in the Beaver Dam Unified School District. For Justin Wilski, for Ember Wilski, for Jack Wilski, for Tim Ladrin, I am Wade Bates. Beaver Dam wins another thriller, 17-14 over Oregon. You've been watching Beaver Dam football on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV. Have a great night, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.